So what's the one key facial reference point that you usually use to help to align your teeth? Just so I'm curious about that.
Yeah. So I would say that, a common sort of perception is that the smile, when you think about whether the smile looks good or not, is from the front. So if you look at the smile from the front, usually people look at that when they look in the mirror, right? But another thing that really makes a big impact on the beauty is from the side, like how people look at you. Like for example, now when I'm looking at you, it's not a 90, 180 degrees to your front.
It's like
it is slightly
okay.
to the left and right. So that sort of aesthetics can also affect like how the teeth look in that. And a very common sort of landmark we use is from the nose to the chin, whether the lips, where the position of the lips
like
is in relation to that. Yes.
Okay, so like that. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's called what's that line called again? That's the E line, right? Is it?
That's called the E line in facial aesthetics.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
And I'm sure, Dr. Justin, you also use that line as well in your
Yes,
treatment
I do.
planning.
So that's a very important line because that, especially with Asian ladies, the upper jaws tend to be more protrusive, more forward compared to the lower jaw. Therefore, it's very important that if we're doing veneers or anything cosmetic, we don't want to add more volume to that already if we are nearing the boundary towards that E line, right? Because that would mean that patients always complain to me, hey, they came from another dentist and say, hey, I did veneers or whatsoever, and they look too bulky. I look like a horse, all right? I look like a rabbit because I'm pushing out the teeth too much that I can't really close my lips anymore. That's one thing. The second thing is that if you have a look at, this is called the philtrum, the two lines here. If you bulk it up too much, it will lose that philtrum and it just looks not natural. It looks a bit like a monkey or a horse. And that's not what we're trying. Yeah, that's not what we're trying to do. We want to try to have the smile fit the face,